Hi friends, welcome in this online class of Jizaऊ ज्ञानतीर्थ विद्यालय, Pathri Road, Parbhani. Today we have to see the science of 7th standard. In this we have seen the information about second chapter in the last lecture. The name of the chapter is structure and function of plants. Today we have to see the properties of natural resources. See, in this third chapter, which are the gases present in air? Why is air called homogeneous mixture? Because in air oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and hydrogen or different gases are present in the air, and there is not a specific proportion of these airs or these gases in the air. That's why we called the air is a homogeneous mixture. What are the use of various gases in air? The oxygen is our daily need, so we use oxygen for the respiration. After that, the carbon dioxide evolved by the animals is used by plants for production of food in the process of photosynthesis. Okay. After that, nitrogen with the help of different microorganisms used by plants. Okay. Next, properties of air. Air is all around us and we cannot see it. The air we can only observe. We can't see the air present around us. Yet we feel the presence of air when we inhale. Air is taken in through the nose. If we blow on our hand through our lips, we can feel the air, because that is a colorless and lightweight. That's why we can't see the air, we can only observe air. Okay. See, in this picture one experiment is there. Take a stick from a broom or a paper or plastic straw, tie a thread at its center and hang it so that it remains horizontal. Okay. Tie two rubber balloons of the same size at the two ends of the stick. See to it and that the stick remains horizontal. Now remove one balloon, inflate it and tie it again at its original position. Does the stick remains horizontal? No. Now the stick is imbalanced. The stick goes down on the side of the inflated balloon. This means that air has a weight. Air is a mixture of gases. Therefore, like all other matter, it has mass and weight. Okay. With the help of this experiment, we can observe and we can call the air has a mass and weight. Mass म्हणजे वस्तुमान, weight म्हणजे वजन. Take an injection syringe. See in this picture. Take an injection syringe without a needle. Okay. Pull its piston and observe it as you do so. Okay. the piston can be pulled out easily in this position. The piston then remain in that position even if you let it go. Now close the inhale hole of syringe tightly with your thumb. Pull the piston and let it go. Is the force required to pull out the piston more or less than before? Does the piston remain as it is after you let it go? Okay, that is the effect of atmospheric pressure. The molecules of the gases in the air are in constant motion. When these molecules strike a body, we create pressure on that body. This is the pressure of air that we call atmospheric pressure. And there is a movement of air present in the atmosphere, and this air is create a pressure on every object present in the atmosphere. See in the next picture. On pulling the piston with the inlet hole of the syringe closed, more space become available to the air in the syringe and it becomes rarefied. As a result, a pressure of the air in the syringe is lowered. Comparatively, the pressure of the outside air is very high. That is why when the pulled out piston is released, it is immediately pushed in. If this experiment is repeated, holding the syringe in different positions like vertical, horizontal or inclined, the piston is found to go into the same extent in all the cases. From this we can infer that atmospheric pressure is the same in all the direction. Okay, and if there is some activities done, can be change in the atmospheric pressure. So friends, with the help of this experiment, we have seen the different properties like mass and weight and atmospheric pressure of the air. Okay, the next part we have to see in the next lecture. Today we will stop here. Okay, thank you.